think it would be disingenuous to say I'm really shocked by this, but, you know, a lot of these things are just plain old clickbait, right? But let's play along, shall we? Young Britons want Prince Harry to take over Queen's Christmas speech. Now, I saw this on Twitter, and the good thing about Twitter is that they will put the headline up, so that gives you the option to exercise some self-control and not click on it. So, I lost control. I lost control. What can I tell you? I lost control. Prince Harry should step up and deliver Christmas broadcasts if the Queen's too ill to do it herself, young people have said in a poll. Now, this is in the Express. A poll has shown that 10% of people ages 18 to 24, or as I like to call it, that Sussex number, that's that magic Sussex number, between the ages of 18 and 24 would want to see Prince Harry delivering a speech on Christmas Day in lieu of the Queen's absence, confirming that the Duke of Sussex is most beloved among younger generation. The same poll found only 3% of the UK adults polled between ages 55 responded Prince Harry to the question, if the Queen is unable to give the Queen's speech, which of the following royals would you would you want to give the Queen's speech? Okay, I'm glad they said royals, because for a second there, I'm like, wait a minute. They can get Elton John to do it. But okay, I get it. Oh boy, that was bad, wasn't it? So research conducted online by Opium Research. Is that Opinium? I thought it was opium. It's by Opinium Research for digital TV between November 2nd and the 5th on Britain's habits when it comes to watching television on Christmas Day. Also showed more than a quarter of the 2,000 people surveyed across the ages would like to hear Prince Charles deliver a speech on the December 25th if the monarch is unable to fulfill this duty. Poignantly, 15% of those polled believe there isn't a suitable replacement for Her Majesty and stated they don't think there should be a speech if the Queen is unable to deliver hers as it has been done since 1952. And of course, moreover, the poll confirmed that the Queen's Christmas broadcast remains popular among the UK viewers. One in three, 33% that is, it says 1 in 3 of the people polled said they are planning to tune in on December 25th and listen to the Queen delivering her speech. So that therein lies the problem. The 18 to 25-year-old. The 18 to 25-year-old. Now, by the time the Queen goes to her glory, that number is likely to grow. And the reason why it's going to grow is because when that happens, you're going to have those same young people and people a little older than them take a good look at what's left. Those discarded, out-of-date goods that are sitting up on the shelf called Prince Charles and Prince William. Once they take a good look at them, oh boy, I tell you, the House of Windsor, they may as well go ahead and close down Buckingham Palace now. I just had an idea that could actually, well, I'm not going to share it with the royal family, but I got an idea of what they could do with the cream. Oh boy, I tell you, the creams. Okay, I am in such a good mood. Everything about the past, almost 48 hours now, everything about this last day and a half, yeah, it's not even 48 hours, it's only been a day and a half, hasn't it? Everything about this past day and a half, my feet are not touching the floor. So, moving right along, you guys, I want to say that the Sussex squad showed up and showed out. Yesterday, well, actually it was early this morning, very early this morning, which I should have been asleep, but I wasn't. I asked you guys, I said, please, I have a Sussex Squad challenge for you guys. I want you guys to please go to another Sussex podcast. Now, some of y'all actually thought I didn't give you the name when I said another Sussex podcast. Well, that is the name, which is funny because that just seems something I would have done myself. So now I don't feel so alone because I think quite a few of you guys were like, okay, well, why don't you give us the name of it? And so, yeah, so that is it. Another Sussex a Sussex podcast. I keep saying Sussex Squad podcast, but it's another Sussex podcast. Well, you guys did show up. And so thanks to you, another Sussex podcast has, let me see, at this point, I don't know how many subscribers she had. But at the time, I saw that she was working really hard, right? And I'm telling you, this channel just looks absolutely beautiful. I love the graphics. She has a really pleasant voice. She's very factual. She uses just the right tone to convey her thoughts, and I really like that. So, you guys all know who my favorite is, but if I had to have another favorite, of course, it would still be Ivy. So anyway, I like this channel, and like other channels that I've mentioned before, I hate to see when someone is working so hard, but yet they don't have much of an audience for the amount of work that they're putting in. And trust me, I know how that feels. So that's why I like to share whenever I can, because there's a growing Sussex Squad community. This community is getting bigger, and it's still just not enough channels that are doing that type of positive messaging and bringing receipts and also just helping the community stay strong. So I'm glad to do it, and this just really gives you all a chance to see the amazing work that she's doing. So yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, please do. It's called Another Sussex Podcast. But I'm feeling very proud today because you guys showed up and showed out and did not disappoint. And thank you. Thank you so much. And this is good. I like this for the community. I love it for the community. And talk about the unintended law of consequences. When I made a video yesterday just for this channel, I thought, okay, well, I probably have a couple people watching, right? So I figured maybe 2,000 views. It's almost 6,000 views. I'm surprised by that. I because I've been kind of busy the past couple of days making content. I wasn't expecting that many people to actually watch the video. I just thought, okay, well, this will be one of those ones that they kind of sleep through. But no, you guys, like I say, I am so proud and impressed of the Sussex Squad because you all know how to take care of each other. We know how to take care of each other, and it's a good feeling. So with everything that happened with the court ruling, what is it? It's been almost 2 days now. This is another thing that I'm happy about. So thank you, Sussex Squad. So I'm trying to think, was I supposed to, did I do enough shade or no? I mean, not that I'm just, into throwing shade, but okay, just a little. Kate and William's silence on Meghan Markle's privacy win speaks volumes. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge had the perfect opportunity to make a stand and protect their sister-in-law, Meghan Markle. Tried Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, or Her Royal Highness Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Instead, they twiddled their thumbs and stared at the Fabergé eggs, writes Liam Gulliver. So when they say that they twiddled their thumbs and looked at the Fabergé egg, now, what does that entail? Is that like William looking in the mirror and Kate looking at him? Which egg are we... Which egg are we speaking of? Isn't it really awkward to say Fabergé egg and William's name in the same breath? I mean, it can go so many different directions. So anyway, that article was written by Liam Gulliver, and that was in the Mirror. So again, yes, I was weak and I went and read the article and I clicked on it and I took the bait, but but the real payoff of actually clicking on this clickbait is that I had an opportunity to hear someone mention Prince William and Fabergé egg in the same sentence or conversation. So yeah, thank you, Liam Gulliver. Okay, I'm being petty. Full disclosure, Kate Middleton went to I guess it was Victoria and Albert Museum. She went to the Victoria and Albert Museum and saw a collection of Fabergé eggs. And I gotta stop. Okay, so I think I'm done. So stay tuned. I believe there's another lawsuit coming up on Prince Harry's behalf having to do with phone hacking. So there's that to look forward to. It's unfortunate that it happened, and it is an incredible invasion of privacy. The thing about the phone hacking that's so worrisome is that, from what I remember, I believe I saw a report some time ago that both William and Harry suffered from these phone hackers knowing their location, I guess spying on anybody who was in a circle. And these are the tabloid newspapers, the ones that one of the siblings seemed to be in bed with. These are the tabloids that made their lives miserable. And from what I remember of the report is that both brothers thought they were being betrayed by their closest friends about their whereabouts and about their activities, because suddenly the paparazzi would show up. Well, the truth is, it was because of the phone hacking that this was happening. Could you imagine that in your personal life? But this court ruling with the Duchess of Sussex, well, it's just not going to sleep. It is still big news, especially on social media. I'm going to try to remember to leave a link. Whenever I guess I should say this. If you're searching for a link for something, don't look for it on the video. Go to the community tab. Go to the community, and that's where I usually leave links, because it's just easier for me to do it like that. So go to the community tab, and there you'll find a link. I usually have a photo with the link. And so having said that, James O'Brien has this incredible analogy of the Duchess of Sussex's situation with the Mail on Sunday. And I'm going to try to remember to leave the link there. And if it's not there, then someone please remind me, because I usually do check the comments. But please remind me to leave the link on the community tab, because it's great. You know, some of you guys that are about my age, you've heard the term sourpuss. And if you're younger, you may not know what a sourpuss is, but a sourpuss is somebody's face that just... And it was the first thing that came to mind. I'm showing my age by saying this, but it was the first thing that came to mind when I just looked at a picture of Prince William. He has a bit of a sourpuss. I was trying to figure out what is that expression on his face, and it's a bit of a sourpuss. Okay, so I did pause while I was making this recording because I wanted to look up sourpuss. I ain't got nothing better to do. Okay, it says here, sourpuss, which is spelled sourpuss. It is spelled S-O-U-R-P-U-S-S, sourpuss. And it, dictionary says, a bad-tempered or habitually sullen person. I repeat, a bad-tempered or habitually sullen person. Well, that's our Prince William, isn't it? Oh boy. I tell you, the day that I can't make fun of the Cambridges, I don't know what I would do with myself. But it gets better though. So along with the obvious, more mainstream ways to describe it, there are also similar terms that can be used according to the dictionary, such as misery, mope, dog in the manger, damper, dampener, spoil sport, pessimist, shrew, curmudgeon, discontent, complainer, crank, crosspatch, grouch, grump, virago, wet blanket, party pooper, vetched, jade, and melancholic. Am I saying that right? Okay. But jade, you could easily substitute jaded for that. Why not? Okay, it's pronounced melancholiac. Well, anyway, William is all of those things, and probably just a few that I haven't mentioned. So, you guys, I am in a good mood. And, you know, sometimes when some of those people from the Royal Rodents and all those other groups, when they get on my nerves, you know, sometimes I start to freestyle, but nothing's bothering me today. I'm in a good mood, and I'm just not going to let them ruin that for me. So that's the best part about when things are going well, is because somehow there seems to be a world of possibilities ahead of you. So let's just go with that for now, because they're on the run. The royal reporters, they don't know what to do with themselves. So I hope they see the light. I hope they leave the Sussexes alone. This is a fool's errand that they have decided to pursue. The Sussexes are winning, and they're going to keep winning. They're in California. Ultimately, you wanted to get them out of the country. You kept suggesting, well, you wanted the Duchess to leave. You just did not understand that the Duke of Sussex was actually going to go with her. So the two of them decided to go to LA, start a new life, and it's over with now. So just live with the consequences of your action and leave the Sussexes alone. That's it for now. Please like, subscribe, share, donate, etc. If you would like to make a donation and you don't know how, to help support this channel, you can go to the comments section, where you can find links to the Patreon, the PayPal, and the Cash App. Thanks for watching Royal Sussex.